Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Yeah! Huh? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How you doing today? It is Friday. We made it, and it's a long weekend, and I am super excited to just not do anything, maybe. But we are here. This is a pretty big weekend. Fetology is this weekend. I'm really excited about that. That should be good. I remember back in the days, Gary Bantan and Big Trini's party used to always sell off. And this year they're bringing it back, and it's going to be a great event. But quick check-in. How y'all doing? It's Friday. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling better now.
Let's do a quick check-in.
I'm doing good. It is Friday. I'm doing good. I had the strangest dream this morning as I was laying in my bed. But besides that, I am doing really well. Life is
scary
good.
Dream?
No, it was a weird dream. I was like sleeping at one of my friends from high school's house while her family was not there. I was like Goldilocks in her house. It was weird.
He was house sitting.
And then they came home and I was just like greeting them like it was normal that I was in their house. It was so weird. But it was like a really good sleep that I was sleeping in her house. And I've been in that house. It's so weird though.
Sound like Roger.
Oh, you do know the house too though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just so weird. Like, what is going on here? And then they were introducing me to people. And I remember they introduced me to this one woman who just wrote a book. And I was like, oh, that's so interesting.
Oh, while you were sleeping?
Yeah. And then the lady was like, something. And she was like, yeah, I wanted to introduce her to you, Tony, because I know you work with Spark. And I was like, oh, yeah, something. And my sister is Hot Sauce. And she was like, well, if Hot Sauce is over 18, she's got my money. And I was like,
Wow.
Yes.
I don't know what that was. Like, I have no idea.
Dreams mean something.
What does that mean? I don't know. I have to find me a dream book, find out what that means. But yeah, it was a nice dream. I slept well. I got into a new show. It's called Brilliant Minds, and it's about a doctor who's a neurosurgeon, and he has face blindness. Tristan.
Oh.
Doesn't remember anybody's face, but like not
Proper prognosia.
No, well, his is not that. His is like he cannot see people's face. So like everybody looks all the same to him.
Wow.
Yeah, it's something like that. But he's a neurosurgeon. He's brilliant.
Wow.
It's amazing. I love the show. It's a lot of everybody in the show is gay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's just like that's weird.
It was a gay identified show,
Yeah, like
the gay community.
Yeah. And I mean, not that I have anything wrong with that, but I was just like, oh, he's gay too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and she's gay too. And so
everybody's so gay.
It's such a happy show. It's a happy show. But anyhow, so that Brilliant Minds I really like. And then whatever. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Getting myself together. Finally, I think I don't know. I think I finally understand what I'm wearing to the sneaker ball. Not sure. Still not sure. But anyhow. I know. I probably am. But anyhow, like those things. But Fetology, I definitely already know what I'm wearing to that. And I'm going to be there and I'm going to have a time. So, nice. Looking forward to the weekend.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice, man. No, it's nice to be back.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm down. Got the sniffles. And my body still aches, but hey.
Yeah.
I'm alive, right?
Yeah, this flu is not easy at all. And you recovered good from it because I thought I was about to be taken out. I thought the kid was down. I thought the kid was not gonna make it.
I thought so too.
Man.
But me there, man, it's Friday.
Terrible.
You know what I mean? And it is a big man's weekend, the MLK weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yesterday was actually MLK's actual
birthday. Yes, indeed. So rest in peace and happy birthday to the king.
Yeah.
So I'm here. I mean, how you doing, Sauce?
I'm good.
I did a lot of AI. I've been AI in the hell
Yes,
out of
you
my
have.
life. I got so much stuff in it.
Yes, you have.
I have all the AI programs now on my phone. I got all the AI apps. There's one app, you got 4 AIs. You could choose between Grok, DeepSeek, Gemini, and DeepSeek, and ChatGPT. All of them. All of them. It's incredible.
You pay for that?
How you doing, Sauce?
I'm good.
Yes.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a long weekend. We're gonna have a long weekend, and we're gonna have some fun this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
We'll have some fun.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just got kind of blown away.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the show.
All right.
Yes.
Is this the show?
Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. You're listening to Spark FM online.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
All right, everybody. It is Friday. Today is January 16th. It's 9:37 a.m. in the morning. It is cold as hell. It is, I don't know if we should say cold as hell. It is cold like I don't even know what. It is
Cold
just
as ice.
nasty outside.
Cold as ice.
It's currently 23 degrees, but it feels like 5. That means it has increased its temperature by 2 degrees. Like this morning was a full 3 degrees. We're going to reach a high of 31, but I don't think we'll ever feel that. And a low of 19 later on tonight. So it is going to be cold if you do not have to go outside. Don't go outside. That's why we've been encouraging you this whole week to go outside and get some fresh air because, it's freezing. It is freezing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, yesterday was kind of warm.
Yesterday was
Yesterday
beautiful.
was
52
warm. It's like
degrees.
52 degrees. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it is, like that, it's winter. We are 17 degrees higher than what we usually are, the average, I guess. So that's, it's New England. I guess it comes with the territory.
I don't like it. I don't like that drop.
Me either.
That is too intense, and I don't love that. But
That's how people get sick.
Yep.
That's how people get sick.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a cold one today. Isis, what you got going on?
Finished my first week of school.
Good job.
Yeah, it was so much. It was stressful.
Because you came back to a full schedule and some discombobulated things in between, but you made it.
Yeah.
And do you guys also get Monday off? So it's another.
Yeah,
we
do.
That's crazy. Just got back to school and you're back off again.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But now I have school Monday through Thursday.
Oh.
I start at 8 a.m.
Hey.
on Monday and Tuesday, and then 12:30 to 3:30 on Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh,
That's not
But
crazy.
I have work study now, so
Oh.
that's a lot of work.
And you also have like 60 jobs on campus, don't you? She's like a Jamaican.
And she
She have 7 jobs.
yeah.
Then she's dance instructor. She's entrepreneur.
Trying.
She's a lovely girl.
All the things.
All
All
the
of the
things.
things.
I'm
Isis.
taking a theater class for some reason. It's a requirement. Why, I don't
The
know.
theater. You need to learn how to be a thespian.
And
have
I
to
feel
be
like
cultured.
I've been taking philosophy for like since freshman year, but they say I need it again.
Oh.
You must
Why? I don't
philosophize.
know.
You a smart girl, Isis. So
Yeah.
we know that you good with all the things.
Yeah, I do like one of my classes. I have
What's your favorite?
theories of crime.
Oh, that should be
Yeah.
fine. Like first 48.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I have some friends in that class. The other classes, I don't have friends. So
You ain't need no friends in school. You didn't go to school to be socialized. Go to school to learn the lessons, Isis. Learn the lessons. Speaking of learning lessons, don't forget Brunch and Burners is this month on January 31st. We will be getting educated and we will be learning how to get certified for our LTC, license to carry, so that you can go purchase a tool for your protection of your family, life, and business. It is woman focused, but men can attend. And that is on January 31st. Brunch and Burners, brunch and mocktails are included because y'all got to be focused when you learn it. Bingo and Mingle is back in 2 weeks on January 28th, right here at Spark FM. The first go round was super amazing, super fun. Very much love that.
Yeah.
That was nice, right? That was nice.
So many
It's a
people
chill.
that saw the fun that we were having and were like, we are definitely going to be there next
It's
time.
gonna be a good time. We have pushed it back because we understand y'all was just getting off of work at 6 o'clock. So we're pushing it back to 6:30. First game starts sharply at 7 o'clock.
Y'all was
Food
reading
and
numbers
some
kinda fast.
refreshments are
Chris
available.
reading them numbers a little too fast.
No, he was reading them too slow.
Slow down.
No, you're supposed to go fast like that. Imagine, we only had 3 cards each. When my grandmother used to go and play, my grandmother used to have at least 10 cards in front of her.
10 cards?
Yeah, 10
That's
cards.
them people who do bingo is serious about it. They're like that with their dot. They don't.
I forgot how to play it.
Now, you're the only one, though. You're the only one because the rest of us is having a time. Well, I didn't win a damn.
I won 2 games. I thought at first I was cheating because I won the game first at the gate, and I was like, "Damn, it's skewed to me." But no, it was just good luck that I had. You know, that's what I had.
It's a good time. If you can make it out, come out, have a good time with us. It's a Wednesday. It breaks up your week, and it's just chill. It's no pressure. It's not you gotta get
funny.
you don't gotta get a hip hop outfit to go and all of that stuff. Come in your after work. Come in your work clothes if you want to.
Your blazer and
your
slacks.
and your slacks. Your UPS uniform. You know that little man be all in all the parties with his UPS uniform?
Mm-hmm.
Come in your UPS uniform. You know, whatever you want to do. Just come on out and have a good time with us. Just chill.
And with that said, let's get right into the Around the Way news.
Around the way news, here we go. A person is killed and several hurt in a crash on I-93 South in Dorchester. Several people were hurt in a crash on I-93 South in Dorchester Thursday, with one person in serious condition, according to the Massachusetts State Police. That person has now passed. State Police shut down 2 lanes of the expressway, which caused major delays during the evening commute. The cause of the crash is under investigation, and no other details are immediately available.
That's why there was so much traffic.
Yesterday evening.
Yesterday evening was a lot of traffic because from the time I dropped you guys home, we went and picked up something down by North Station.
Yeah.
And by the time we got back, that whole loop was like 2.5 hours. It was crazy. It was very crazy.
Anytime you go over there, you know.
Man convicted in the 2022 Caribbean Carnival killing sentenced to nearly 20 years in prison. Is this the one that stabbed the little boy by stashes?
There was a few of them that got arrested, man. There's like 3 of them altogether.
But this at 2022, that's a long time. The Rosendale man was convicted of several charges, including manslaughter, after he fatally shot a Brighton man in 2022. So Rosendale man was sentenced Thursday to nearly 2 decades in prison after he fatally shot a Brighton man during the 2022 Caribbean Carnival in Boston. Tony Vance, 41, was sentenced in Suffolk Superior Court to 15 to 18 years in state prison for manslaughter, and concurrent sentence of 4 to 5 years.
We have got to the point where literally anybody
Sorry.
For possession of a loaded firearm without a license to carry, and 2 years of probation after he was convicted, Wednesday court records show. Vance was arrested and initially charged with murder in October of 2023. Vance killed Darrell Russell, 33, on August 27, 2022, after a verbal altercation with attendees at the annual Caribbean Carnival in Franklin Park, the Suffolk County District Attorney's Office said in a statement. As he drove by the area of 970 Blue Hill Ave in Dorchester, he opened fire on the crowd and shot a man, later identified as Russell, in the torso. Russell was taken to Boston Medical Center, where he died from his injuries. According to prosecutors, during Thursday's sentencing, his fiancée gave a victim impact statement saying that his death left a void that cannot be filled.
Which one was that?
I don't even
I think this is
I don't
the
remember
one that
that.
was. I think this is the one that Tony was referring to.
No, because that was the older guy that stabbed the young
That
boy
stabbed
at
him in
Stashes.
the neck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a shooting.
That's the only thing that I've ever heard. I didn't hear about Did
And then
I
the
hear
girl
about
that
a
got
shooting?
shot one time, but I don't recall this shooting at all.
Like during Carnival?
It was
What is-
probably after.
Oh, near not at Carnival. It says near the Caribbean Carnival on Blue Hill Ave in Dorchester.
I think I remember. That was
Yeah,
in
I think I remember this
2022?
too.
I don't know. Very interesting though. Does it say
Because
exactly?
2022, we did. That was one of the years that we did. Sauce,
Oh, that's
isn't
not the year that happened. The year that happened was like 2020, like around COVID, when we had the big shooting.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no,
the
that's
big
not what I'm
shooting
talking
was
about.
2 years
This
ago.
is just one person that got shot and killed, because nobody got killed in the big shooting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. I can honestly say I don't remember this one.
Yeah. So the fiance says that she was 7 months pregnant at the time when he was killed. We'll never get to meet him or experience him in the way we did.
Wow.
She will never hear his voice, feel his protection, or know firsthand the love he had to give. That is a lifelong loss she did nothing to deserve. Suffolk County District Attorney Kevin Hayden condemned Russell's killing, calling it a devastating moment of violence and amid a celebration of community spirit. Once again, we see the terrible consequences of illegal guns in the hands of people unhesitant to use them, in this case with bullets flying into a crowd gathered for one of our city's proudest celebrations. The words of Daryl Russell's fiancée speak poignantly to the unending loss and sorrow caused by such reckless actions. Vance's attorney, Robert Sheketoff, did not immediately return a request for comment on Thursday. I really don't recall that.
Me either.
2 women ordered out of the Liberty Hotel restroom sue for the hotel for discrimination and defamation. I thought we already knew this. Why is this a new story?
Because because the last time, what was the last update? That we just read like 2 weeks ago. Why is that still in news?
So a couple ordered out of the Liberty Hotel women's room by a male guard who once alleged one of them was a man. Today sued the hotel for both the way the incident happened and for what they say that was the hotel making up stuff to try to cover for both the garden itself. In their suit filed in Suffolk Superior Court, Ainsley Baker and Elizabeth Victor, who say they are both biologically female, both identify as women, and are in a romantic relationship, are seeking more than $10 million for emotional distress for both the way they were treated the night of May 3rd, 2025.
$10 million?
And the way they say the hotel tried to drag them through the mud as word of what happened into the local press by concocting some BS story about the incident. According to their complaint, the 2 were at Kentucky Derby party.
And they don't get it.
Yeah. When Baker headed to the women's room around 6 p.m. and Victor decided to accompany her. Which I both They say, I'm not going to read all of whatever happened because we all know that story. They say they demand an explanation from Pichardo, who responded by kicking them out of the hotel. After they calmed down from their shock, they said they contacted a friend still inside who lodged a complaint with the hotel manager, who they say promised to contact the couple and never did. Days later, Victor posted a Google review describing the incident, which the complaint says unleashed a flood of complaints to the hotel and inquiries from reporters. At first, the hotel responded by concocting a story that the 2 were kicked out, not because of the one of them looked, but because both of them went into the stall at the same time, a violation of hotel policies against restroom hanky-panky.
Who told them that they were hanky-pankying, though? Like, what if one of them got her broad stuck and the other one needed to just help her? Like, why you guys assume that these 2 women was in there doing it?
Yeah.
In the bathroom. Were they staying at the hotel?
No, they were there for the party.
Oh, I mean...
So they said the hotel issued a statement to that effect, and that one of the 2 had made physical contact with a member of the security team.
No, they didn't.
And that the hotel's top priority is the safety of its guests and workers.
Ain't nobody touched the security.
Yeah. In fact, Baker and Victor aver no witness had seen Miss Victor or Miss Baker in the stall together because they never were in a stall together.
Wow.
Why y'all lying?
And the hotel continued, had no such policy against people in the stall. The intent of the statement was to humiliate, intimidate, and to defame Miss Baker and Miss Victor in retaliation for their complaint. And it didn't work. Public outcry continued, and the Massachusetts Commission Against Discrimination began investigating. In November, the hotel reached a settlement with the commission in which it agreed to stop such practices, provide anti-discrimination training to its staff, and make a donation to an LGBT nonprofit. And on and on and on. This is a fairly long story.
And it's fairly long just to say that these 2 nice white women is going to get $10 million for being mistaken for a man. And this is the reason why Donald Trump is the president.
Yeah, the complaint formally charges the hotel, several of its managers and employees, including the guard, with discrimination in a place of public accommodation, retaliation against the women for complaining about their treatment, conspiracy, and defamation.
Wow.
They're gonna get it.
Wow. They're going to get it.
Yeah.
$10 million.
$10 million.
We don't have to go in the bathroom, girl. I'm going to dress up like I usually do. And then you're going to go in the bathroom with me. And then we going to get discriminated. And then we going to get $10 million as well.
But I think you got to do more than that because, you see...
Nah, they might be a little bit more
they
loose.
Yeah.
I think they look pretty interesting.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be interesting too because
What was it? It was what?
Let's see what they look like.
she one of them was a
a
stud.
One of them is
has masculine energy, and the other one has feminine energy.
I would say male presenting. Is that
Male
wrong
presenting,
to say?
yep,
Oh,
yep,
yes,
yep,
yes,
male
yes, that's right.
presenting.
Male
That's how you
presenting, and
say
the
it.
other
Yep.
one is not. So, and she, I mean, we looked at her, and you could tell, but at a quick glance.
At a quick glance,
However, that is not. It's not okay to discriminate based on that. We don't never know what nobody is.
especially, and that's what's going on right now in
not
America,
mean to press
is
that
people
button.
are assuming that because they not white or they don't look like what they should or how white should look, that they getting deported, arrested, and disappeared. And we don't like that.
Dilapidated Boston auto parts stores to be replaced with affordable apartments. I'm tired of hearing about affordable.
I am say it again. I
I can't
am
afford
very extremely tired about hearing about affordable apartments because people are still complaining that they can't afford their affordable apartment.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what you
Those
guys are
affordable
doing.
apartments aren't affordable. They offered one of our cousins an apartment the other day for $2,500.
Yeah,
Where are you coming? Where's she supposed to? How's she supposed to pay that? That's crazy.
because it looks new.
Because it looks new.
It's bit modern.
Leave me in my little historical building. Massachusetts Senate rejects Boston Mayor Michelle Wu's tax shift proposal. What was the tax shift was?
Tax. Well, she didn't really give us a proposal, but she told everybody to write in.
So wait, I did have it yesterday. Let me check her Instagram page. I know that
She did a video?
was it a video? No, it was a paper, a written. What is it called? A statement.
Okay. So Boston Mayor Michelle Wu attempt to dial back a property tax hike for homeowners by shifting more tax burden to commercial properties finally got its day in the state Senate. You have
This is when was this? When was this video?
Damn.
This was August. Oh no, that's not that one. Where did she write that?
And do you want me to go on?
Yes.
But the proposal was rejected Thursday in a 33-5 vote over a brief debate. After a brief debate.
Her proposal was rejected?
Her proposal was rejected by the state Senate. Senate lawmakers instead approved a measure to allow all cities and towns in the state to offer tax credits to homeowners in years when property taxes increased by more than 10%. Senator Mike Rush, the West Roxbury Democrat who proposed Wu's bill as an amendment to legislation the Senate advanced, said Boston's residents are already receiving startling increases in their tax bills with a 13% hike. This burden has disproportionately hurt working families in the city of Boston, as well as seniors on fixed incomes, he said on the Senate floor. Rush was joined by 4 colleagues in voting for the measure: Senators Sal Domenico of Everett, Liz Miranda of Roxbury, Lydia Edwards of East Boston, and
They're
Patricia
backing-
Denlin of Somerville.
They're backing the bill that she proposed, or
I know, I'm confused.
so this Nick Collins said, here are the property tax relief proposals. So he's proposing, what are they called? Rebates, not rebates, when you give back a little bit money.
Refunds?
Some type of things. So Nick Collins and S2900, an act relative to municipal tax relief. This bill would provide cities and towns with authority to issue direct rebates to homeowners to lower their tax burden. He has one for a senior property tax exemption. This amendment would increase the maximum exemption from $500 to $1,500, trying income eligibility to 50% of area median income and raising asset limits to $80,000 for single seniors and $110,000 for married couples. He also has a property tax relief for veterans. This amendment would eliminate income limits for veterans seeking property tax exemptions, ensuring those who served are not denied access to relief. One for Main Street tax relief. This amendment would allow cities and towns to offer property tax exemptions to small businesses with 10 or fewer employees. Clock it. Reasonable abatement process. This amendment would allow property owners appealing their assessments to pay taxes based on the prior year's valuation while their appeal is pending, and clarifies filing deadlines to ensure consistent and fair procedures. And then he has a personal property tax one. This amendment would increase the personal property exemption from $10,000 to $30,000, lowering the burden on individuals. That all sounds real good to me. I don't know what it means, but we'll talk about it when on Tuesday when we talk to Carlos and we can get some explanation, because right now between that and Parcel 3, what we were talking about the other day, that's stirring up a lot of controversy out here in Boston.
Oh, well, and it should, because what are y'all going to do?
More housing. We can't have nothing here in Boston except housing. That's it. That's all we can have.
For whom? I don't know.
I don't know.
What else do we have here? Off-duty police officer in Plymouth County facing charges after allegedly crossing double yellow line before head-on crash. Now, this story is crazy. So a Massachusetts police officer is facing charges from the department that he serves. According to the police on Sunday, at just after 9 p.m., the Marshfield Police Department received multiple 911 calls reporting a serious motor vehicle crash on Plain Street, which is also Route 139. Callers indicated that one vehicle was overturned and that multiple injuries had occurred. Marshfield police officers and the Marshfield Fire Department arrived on the scene within minutes. Upon arrival, first responders observed a multi-vehicle crash involving a Jeep and 2 other vehicles, with one vehicle resting on its roof.
Here it goes.
Did you say one vehicle resting on its roof? Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's crazy.
Here goes the clip.
It was a very speedy situation they was dealing with there. That's crazy.
Breaking news in just the last hour, we've learned a local police officer will now face a drunk driving charge after he was placed on leave. 25 Investigates got a tip that officer was in a violent car crash while off duty. As investigative reporter Ted Daniel explains, that DUI charge was just added.
We previously reported that Marshfield police were waiting on lab results from the state police. Well, those results are back, and the Marshfield chief says the officer was driving drunk when he seriously injured himself and another driver. A smashed-up Honda Civic locked in a tow yard. 25 Investigates has learned that 24-year-old Grace Owen was driving the car Sunday night when she was hit head-on and trapped.
Jesus.
Hi everyone,
She didn't die?
calling all South Shore, Massachusetts people.
Grace Owen is an esthetician with a TikTok following. Family members tell us she's still hospitalized with serious injuries, including a broken pelvis.
Damn.
Multi-car MVA. We have people trapped. Get a status on med flight.
The crash happened on Plain Street near the Brightway Car Wash. Marshfield police say an off-duty officer driving too fast crossed double yellow lines to pass a tow truck.
Wow.
Press it again. I don't know why.
And another vehicle. 25 Investigates has learned the officer is Patrolman Richard Perry. He joined the Marshfield force in 2021. Police Chief Philip Tavares declined to speak with us on camera. In a written statement, he writes, "The fact that the operator was a police officer will not alter the scope, direction, or integrity of this investigation in any way." Chief Tavares says he's seeking 4 charges against Perry, including reckless driving and causing serious injury while drunk driving. Chief Tavares says an independent third party will conduct an internal review of all of this, but no other details have been shared about that review. Officer Perry was also taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. For 25 Investigates, I'm Ted Daniel.
They said he crossed the median twice and hit her car head on, but he also hit another car crossing across the solid double lines, trying to get in front of these cars. Where he was going, why he was doing
it was drunk. It was just drunk as hell and can't see, because why you driving fast? How you driving fast and still trying to overturn people while you drunk? Don't you want to go slow?
You think he thought he was in the police car?
Yes.
That's crazy.
He was on a call.
That's a mess. Mayor Wu and announced Mayor's Youth Council cohort. So that is a great thing to be a part of if you are a Ute. So stands for Youth Engagement and Advancement. They recently welcomed the 31st cohort of the Mayor's Youth Council. The 20 high school students in the new council cohort were inaugurated with a swearing-in ceremony hosted by the mayor. For over 30 years, the Mayor's Youth Council has fostered a direct connection with our young community leaders, sharing ideas to make Boston a home for everyone. I am so proud to collaborate with this cohort of change makers on the issues affecting Boston's young people. The youth of the 2025-26 Council represent 9 schools and 12 neighborhoods. They were selected from a pool of 226 applicants for their leadership, civic engagement, and commitment to their communities. The 22 weeks of council year programming will be split into multiple phases. The council members will first plan and host 4 town halls this winter to identify the top priorities of their peers. Then they will develop and implement solutions to address them. Very nice. Good for them.
Good for them.
The youth is involved. Identities of Massachusetts couple in their 30s released after apparent murder-suicide. This took place in Lawrence. It was a 30 and a 35-year-old that were the victims, or do you say victims of the murder-suicide? Is that how you say it? Victims of murder-suicide?
That were the subjects.
Oh, this was a young girl. She's so pretty.
I know, she's so pretty. So it's so funny because they say this thing says identities of the couple is released. But then when you read the article, it says we're not releasing the names because it says right here, the identities of the 2 individuals will not be released pending next of kin notification. And then the very next paragraph says, but it's 30-year-old Iridiana Ramirez and Edgar Joel Torres have been identified.
14 people wrote that one article. And everybody, you got your paragraph, and go.
So it said that they were involved in a toxic relationship. Really, really sad part. The girl was on the phone with her mother and her 11-year-old daughter at the time that she was shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she did the shoot?
No, he did it.
Oh, murder, suicide. Oh, she's the victim.
She's the victim, and he is the
assailant.
Yeah. So that happened in Lawrence. Really, really
sad. Oh, that is awful.
11-year-old child.
Did she know that he was gonna do that?
They said that they had a toxic relationship, so I'm sure there was signs. Yeah, there had to be signs.
Jeez Louise.
Awful news. What else do we have here? Whiskey industry takes a hit as 5 popular brands file for bankruptcy. Why y'all all couldn't get together?
Collaboration on top of competition. Competition, whatever. They should. Yep, you're right. Go ahead.
The U.S. whiskey industry, long regarded as a recession-proof category, is suddenly in turmoil. Over the past year, a growing number of distillers have filed for bankruptcy or closed operations, highlighting mounting challenges for both legal legacy craft makers and newer ready-to-drink brands. From Boston Harbor Distillery to Portland's House Spirits, the industry is navigating a financial landscape in which even the most established players are struggling to survive. Among the most recent companies to join the list are whiskey distiller Rogue Ales and Spirits, parent company of Oregon Brewing, which filed in November, and Wilder Whiskey, which filed in late December. Both companies filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, which, unlike Chapter 11 bankruptcy, is not a reorganization process, but a liquidation process. Among them are, in 2025 alone, at least 5 whiskey brands filed for bankruptcy.
Wow.
Among them, a Boston Harbor Distillery, Westward Whiskey Parent House Spirits Distillery, McCallum & Sons, really, Whiskey Company, Devil's River Distillery, and the Alton Distillery Parent SVG 26 LLC.
I wonder if that's why they're... Uncle Nearest whiskey, right? Mm-hmm. I wonder why that's why they're so after her and that business, because all these other white whiskey brands are filing for bankruptcy.
Not the white whiskeys.
Because that's very interesting. They're going after this lady. They
What do you
tried
mean
to
going after her?
Like, she's been in litigation for a while and she couldn't even speak about it because they put her business pretty much in a conservatorship, saying that she didn't invest the money the way that the way that her investors wanted her to invest the money. They pretty much tried to steal the whole company from her and, you know, put a gag order on her that she wouldn't be able to say anything about it. She just got all of that released, including the gag order. So she's been really telling, like, the people what's been going on in the industry of, you know, like this really fast growing whiskey brand that is defying the odds of everything, and how they was just kind of like kept on coming for her house in Martha's Vineyard, all kinds of stuff. Like, they went at her pretty heavy.
That's crazy. The MBTA is planning for thousands of passengers attending the FIFA World Cup in 2026. They said that FIFA, like the amount of tickets that people have requested, and it's going to be crazy.
Really? Because I heard that a lot of people are turning in their tickets for the World Cup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Time selling them.
They said that a lot of people who had like season tickets and whatever, they're turning them in and they're refusing to come to America because of what's going on over here.
Oh, so those are international. But
okay.
I guess
So like
here.
the Americans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this summer, several stadiums across the country will host the 2026 FIFA World Cup, including Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The MBTA is anticipating the transport of 20,000 riders per match in and out by commuter rail. This will mean an increase in passengers who are visitors and everyday commuters. So 20,000 riders they're anticipating. And then this last story, 100-year-old pizzeria celebrates a century of serving Boston. This is Pizzeria Regina.
I'm glad that they're still around. Their pizza is good. That's the one from the mall?
Yeah, the one in the mall.
That pizza is good.
Yeah.
That's the one in the mall?
Yeah.
I think in downtown.
In downtown, and they have a restaurant in Everett over there. If you ask any Bostonian where to go to grab the best slice of pizza, chances are you'll hear the name Regina Pizzeria.
However, I really do love Papa Gino's pizza too. Even though it's a more of a thinner crust, it is very tasty. It's got a little like that too.
I like Uno.
Mm-hmm. Uno, that's no more.
The beloved pizza shop celebrates the 100th year in operation this year, underscoring its enduring status as a must-visit spot for pizza lovers. According to a Mass Live report, the business has exploded over the years into a regional chain with locations around Boston and as far as the Cape and Foxwoods. Its original North End location on Thatcher Street blends distinctive charm with a time-worn corner spot ambiance, fueling a steady line of regulars and newcomers eager to wrap their fingers around a slice of the pie. Guests can dine in or order takeout. Its Thatcher Street home offers a broad menu that includes seasonal pizzas like chicken parm pizza and chicken and prosciutto pizza, as well as classic cheese and pepperoni.
Prosciutto.
To enhance the experience, sitting in a booth is recommended to soak in the atmosphere. Regina's offers cheese and pepperoni pizza by the slice, $4.25 for a slice of cheese and $5.15 for a slice of pepperoni.
First of all,
that's a lot.
That's a lot of money for a pizza because pizza should be $2.25 for cheese and $2.50 for pepperoni.
Or you can go to the little local pizza shop and get 2 slices of cheese and a can of soda for $6.11.
You can do that. That is something that you can do.
That is it. And that is the local news.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back in a few moments. Keep it locked right here. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. You're listening to Spark FM online.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
MLK weekend, we outside and we turning the vibes all the way up. And when I say all the way up, Boston get ready for Sunday, January 18th. We get ready for Fetology, the golden era. We talking real Caribbean vibes from the 90s to the 2000s. The golden era of rhythm, anthem, wine, and pure bashments. It's a birthday celebration for Gary Banton and Big Trini.
Oh gosh.
And we're taking over Sorrel and Lime, 986 Blue Hill Avenue. It's Fetology, Chapter 1. Music by the big selectors, Clarity House Crew.
Clarity House, a veteran from 19 how long?
DJ Legend.
Me press trigger, me no press people button.
Diamond Dale and the Sunging Family.
Everybody
and
take a jump, take a jump, take a jump up now.
back-to-back juggling, no long talking, and straight vibes. That's Fetology. Get your early bird tickets right now on Eventbrite.com. MLK weekend, no work, no school, all fets. Sunday, January 18th. Tag your crew and touchdown early. Boston, Larry Fets.
At Rockland Trust Bank, we know that listening matters, not just to your financial goals, but taking the time to really get to know you. Whether you're building a family or a business, investing in a new home or a college tuition, planning your finances for the next 30 days or the next 30 years, our experienced bankers will listen, not just to provide advice and resources, but to foster a relationship that truly matters. Rockland Trust Bank, where each relationship matters. Member FDIC.
Prioritize your mental well-being with Kuji Jakalia Wellness Center, a Black woman-owned therapy practice committed to culturally affirming care that understands you. Our licensed therapists specialize in personalized care, offering virtual sessions Monday through Friday by appointment, because your healing should fit your schedule.
At Kuji Wellness, we embrace the principle of Kuji Jakalia, meaning self-determination, the power to define, create, and speak for ourselves. Your healing journey is yours to own, and we're here to support you every step of the way. We also offer individual, child, couple, and family therapy, helping families connect, heal, and thrive together.
Visit us at kujiwellness.com and book your appointment, because when you heal, the community heals too.
Looking for bold flavor and good vibes? Come to Finn's Fusion, right at 1191 Blue Hill Avenue. We're bringing you the best of Caribbean cuisine with a touch of African flavors. From savory breakfast sandwiches to mouth-watering small bites, the famous steak and cheese on cocoa bread, and daily $6 lunch specials. Stop by, grab a plate, and taste the fusion everyone's talking about. That's Finn's Fusion, 1191 Blue Hill Avenue, where flavor meets culture.
Boston. Wake your waistline up to your favorite Saturday morning radio show. It's the Vibes Up 360 morning show with specialist and DJ Junior. Every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Hashtag Vibes Up 360.
Vibe 360 Radio Morning Show.
All hits, all day, and it's all yours.
You're listening to Spark FM. Online.
Looking for bold flavor and good vibes? Come to Finn's Fusion, right at 1191 Blue Hill.
You're tuned into
New England's #1 for hip-hop.
Yo, what up? My name is
R&B.
I am LMA.
What up? It's your boy DJ Mustard. Migos in the building.
No masterpiece. 10 bad bitches, then they after me.
SparkFMOnline.com.
I know you're gonna dig this.
We are back. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. And it is Friday. It is a long weekend, so I hope you guys have lots of plans and excited to do things. Don't forget, it's all about fetology this week. On Sunday, no work, no school right after the event. Brunch and Burners. I just read the official statement from Governor Maura Healey that gun laws are getting even more stricter in Massachusetts. Massachusetts is one of those places that have some of the strictest gun laws in the country, and they are about to change again. So if you want to get yourself situated, apply for your license and all of that before the April changes, make sure you guys sign up for Brunch and Burners on January 31st. It's going to be held right here at 1195 Blue Hill Ave, Spark Media and Culture Center, and it's all instructed by the Dawn Firearms, one of our very own Black and Caribbean instructors here in Massachusetts. So make sure that you guys are signing up. The link is in our bio across our social media sites. So we outside with it. With that said, let's get right into our national news and see what's going on con el presidente and en America.
I tried, I really struggle to not put stuff in him. I didn't put that thing that we were hearing about all day yesterday because everybody's heard it all day yesterday.
What?
About the Venezuelan lady with him.
Machado?
Yeah, everybody's already heard all of that.
And there's nothing that she can do about it. That's all freaking performative just for your own self pleasure, because that's stupid. She sounds stupid. And I don't respect her at all. They should take that back. They should just cancel it and be like, there was no Nobel Peace Prize this year because ain't nobody got it. So the hell. Trump unveils health care affordability plan. Are you guys excited?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
President Donald Trump on Thursday. There's a video there. President Donald Trump on Thursday. I watched this whole thing this morning while I was driving, and I almost just crashed my car right into a building.
Proposed.
Exactly.
I'm not sure.
Exactly. What is it?
It's still concepts of a plan.
It's still concept of a plan. It's ideas of what we could do and a plan of what we can not do. I don't understand. President Trump on Thursday unveiled an affordability framework for health care aimed at lowering drug prices and insurance premiums as he seeks to address a major Republican political liability ahead of the midterm elections. Go right to it if you have it up there. Rockstone. I don't think.
Meanwhile,
this is
Peter, President Trump also made other news at the White House yesterday, unveiling that new health care proposal. What more are you learning about that?
Yeah, that's right, Laura. The president in an Oval Office video announced what he calls his great health care plan. It is short on details, just a single-page document that the White House is touting as a framework for Congress to work from with proposed ways to save money. But it's not a replacement, notably, for the Affordable Care Act that more than 22 million Americans rely on right now. And it comes as Republicans are facing increasing pressure to address rising health care costs in the country after the president and lawmakers let Obamacare subsidies expire. President Trump wants to send billions of dollars in insurance company subsidies directly to Americans' health savings accounts. His plan also focuses on lowering drug prices and requiring insurers to be more transparent about costs. Laura?
Peter Alexander, thank you.
I feel like he put some scribble dibble on a sheet of paper.
Go there. I think I put it in there. Tristan, go to the back to the sheet, and there is maybe at the healthcare affordability plan, that video right there. I believe. I think it's him. You got to hear some of it because he's so sure of himself. And we don't know what he's sure about. You know, like I think that is the scary part because what are you actually saying? And there's a part that I want you guys to really think about when he says it. And I want you guys, I want your unbiased, honest opinion.
To announce my plan to lower healthcare prices for all Americans and truly make healthcare affordable again. We're doing things that nobody's ever been able to do. We're calling it the Great Healthcare Plan. Instead of putting the needs of big corporations and special interests first, our plan finally puts you first and puts more money in your pocket. The government is going to pay the money directly to you. It goes to you, and then you take the money and buy your own health care. Nobody's ever heard of that before, and that's the way it is. The big insurance companies lose, and the people of our country win. This proposal locks in the massive discounts on prescription drugs that my administration is achieving through our most favored nation drug pricing agreement. Now, when you hear about that, for 40 years they've been trying to do it, but they never were able to do it. No other president was able to do it. I got every other country to approve it by the use.
What? Such an idiot.
So silly.
Now, let me ask y'all this. He said that he's going to make healthcare cheaper than any other nation or country in this universe.
400 to 500% cheaper.
400 to 500% cheaper. Two things. What is cheaper than reduced? What is cheaper than reduced? Free. There's free healthcare that actually exists in nations across this country, across this world. There's a lot of places that have free healthcare. Yeah. There's nothing cheaper than free healthcare unless you're giving us money back from paying for healthcare. What are you saying? Why are you saying this? Why are you saying that you're going to lower prices 400, 500, 600%? And then you're going to make the pharmaceutical companies, they're going to make it, they're going to pay it directly to us. So we're getting paid twice? Because 500, 600, 7% means that you are paying us for healthcare.
Right.
And if the pharmaceutical companies are giving us the money to pay for the affordable healthcare, shouldn't the pharmaceutical, we be getting paid twice?
Yeah.
Real quick, I just want to read off a couple of countries that have. So there's 70 countries that have free healthcare, by the way. 70. So the UK, Canada, Nordic, which is Sweden, Spain, Italy, Portugal, Greece, Ireland, Germany, France, Japan, South Korea, Switzerland, Netherlands, Australia, Brazil, Cuba, Barbados, Bahamas, just to name a few.
Barbados got it?
Yep. Free healthcare.
Moving right there to Barbados. So, and then if you don't have free healthcare, wouldn't it already kind of be a little lowered probably? Because I have never heard of anybody having more healthcare prices than here in America. I've never heard of it. Let me see. Who has the most expensive the most, what is it? The cheapest healthcare. Healthcare. See. Oh no, then it's gonna give me Hawaii, but Hawaii often ranks highest for overall affordability. The UK offers low cost.
The United States.
Yeah, but I guess they're the highest in the United States. While globally, countries like the UK offer low cost barriers, within the US you can find low cost plans at pretty much Medicaid and stuff, which most people are not even eligible to get. So affordable health insurance companies, there's countries with low out-of-pocket costs are United Kingdom and Netherlands, known for low patient reported cost barriers and minimal out-of-pocket expenses. So unless we're getting lower than United Kingdom, and still above free, I don't know what that is going to mean for you people. And what does that mean? And the Affordable Care Act was able to make people who were not eligible for health care. They would just have to pay a little higher of a prices if they weren't. That's what my understanding.
Hard?
I don't know. Why just not make it free?
Yeah, like what? Just keep it as it is. It's been working. What was wrong with what was happening?
Because Obama did it.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with it. It is, healthcare is expensive. The only thing they should have been doing with Obamacare is lowering the cost of Obamacare even lower than it, and he would have been and then change the name. You want to change the name? Just do Affordable Health Care Act, make it your Great American Health Care Act, and lower the price. Because by Donald Trump
Healthcare Act.
Yes, and now you're lower than Obama. You took the name away from him, but we all still have health care. This, what you're proposing, sounds like stupid to me. It sounds stupid. I don't know.
You don't know what he's doing.
That man makes me nervous.
That's not even concepts.
Muhammad Ali forever stamp, the ultimate reversal of government's view of government's view of him. What that mean?
Remember, the government had a problem with Muhammad Ali because he didn't want to go to the draft. I don't know. I didn't read the story.
Postal officials unveiled a commemorative stamp of boxing legend Muhammad Ali in his hometown of Louisville, Kentucky on Thursday, featuring a photo of the champ and his fighting prime. The Postal Service printed 22 million of the Ali stamps, which features an Associated Press photo from 1974 showing the fighter holding up his gloves in a fighting stance. His last name in bold, black, and red all cap letters accents the stamp. We honor Muhammad Ali here in his hometown, a city that shaped him and that he reshaped forever, and said longtime broadcaster Bob Costas, who hosted the unveiling event. The champ's friend and family gathered to celebrate the insurance of the stamp, which went on sale on Thursday. He used to live in Berrien Springs, Michigan, by the way, as well. Yep. He lived right around our school. A lot of the boys from the school used to go and play. He was. Some type of association, but a lot of the basketball players used to go to his house and actually play basketball at his house and stuff like that. I think Javi went a few times as well. Really? But he was right there.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
During his career, his wife Lonnie says this one depicts determination.
It catches him in that sort of courageous, sort of convinced kind of look, his posture, which is signature for him.
But to many in Louisville and beyond, he was not just a boxer, he was a fighter.
Had he not accomplished what he did as a boxer, he would not have had the platform and the attention of millions of people.
Broadcaster Bob Costas reflected on the courage Ali showed with the weight of his platform, standing up for civil rights and giving up his heavyweight title after refusing to sign his draft card.
He was a controversial figure in his time, and that also set him apart because you have to have some measure of courage and integrity and principle to stand up to the controversy which he created.
But during his career and after his final fight, Ali was a humanitarian and an advocate for peace.
What's wonderful about his legacy is that there's something there for everyone. And for children who are aspiring to be something, who are looking for a role model, there's no better person to look to than Muhammad Ali.
In his hometown, hundreds packed in to honor him once again. Stamp collectors and Ali fans quickly lined up to buy the first forever stamps. Soon, Ali's image will travel across the globe. But there's one special person who will receive the first stamped letter from Lonnie, their granddaughter Zoe.
This legacy is important and it's very meaningful. And I want our grandchildren and their grandchildren to know who he was and understand, and they do know.
Lonnie says Zoe never had the chance to meet her grandfather.
But she definitely knows who he is.
And now, future generations across the globe will know him too. With photojournalist Jessica Farley in Louisville, Conrad DeLuche, WHAS 11.
Nice.
Good for them. That's nice. I love that. I want a stamp.
And I like this wife. I don't like that one who's the Trumpy. This Lonnie one sounds small.
Death toll in Hong Kong. Fire rises to 168 after more remains are identified.
And that was the fire that was like last month or 2 months ago.
Oh,
yeah, but they still find people. Remember that the high-rise building that caught on fire?
Oh, Jesus,
Yeah,
yes.
they're still finding bodies.
Look at all the flowers out there, my God. Hong Kong, the death toll for a fire at a residential complex in Hong Kong has risen to 168 from 161, officials told on Thursday, after the remains of more victims were identified 7 weeks after the Chinese territory worst blaze in decades. The November 26th fire at the Wang Fuck.
What?
The Wang Fuck. Court killed 110 women, 58 men ages 6 months to 98 years old. Hong Kong police said in a statement Thursday night 4 people were declared dead after they were taken to the hospital, while the remains of the 164 were recovered at the scene. All sets of remains have been identified and families have been notified, and there are no more missing persons unaccounted for, police said. Few of the victims have been publicly named. They include Ho 37, a firefighter, 10 foreign domestic workers, 9 from Indonesia, and 1 from the Philippines, who are identified by their governments. Wow. That is horrible. Oh my God. Terrible. Man. And then between them and, what is it, Taiwan? Was it Tokyo, Taiwan? With the cranes dropping down on the trains? Thailand.
Yeah.
Yes. That's terrible. I feel so badly about that. Keeping it moving, Australia removes 4.7 million kids from social media platforms in first month of historic ban. Damn! 4.7 million kids? They must be losing their Imagine them children. Stressed out.
Yeah. Yeah.
The kids over here stressed out too because
of social media.
Yeah, no, the TikTok stopped paying.
Oh, really?
Yes. Ever since it got out, Americans, we took it over. We stopped incentivizing people. And so many creators are leaving TikTok.
Really? What did they damn think that was going to happen? We know for a fact that this U.S. government that is currently in hand do not want y'all making easy money.
I have to tell Noah about his YouTuber dreams might have to go in the toilet, because yesterday, Tristan, we were talking about how Mr. Beast is worth how much? 2.7 billion. But he said his bank account is in the negative and he got to borrow money from his sister from McDonald's.
Oh? Who said that?
Mr. Beast.
That's not true.
That's what I said.
That is not true. Far from true. That man rolling in bread.
It's billions. It's not like a couple of million.
But it's not his.
Yeah, it's not his. Like they said, it's over reinvesting. So everything that he's making, he's putting right back in. So he's not able. But that's a lot of reinvesting of 2.7 billion.
Yeah, so it's all caught up in reinvestments. It's like he don't got access to it.
He got to do better.
Yeah.
Go play this video because I want to see how to ban my child from social media. Social media companies have removed access to millions of accounts belonging to children in Australia in the first month since the country's historic ban took effect, requiring platforms such as Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok to identify and deactivate users under the age of 16. Here is the clip.
Ban social media for kids under 16.
So could we see something like this one day here in the United States?
And Todd Pyra joins us now to break it all down for us. Hey, Todd.
That is the big question, guys. Good morning to you. This historic ban went into effect this morning in Australia as a way to protect their kids there from the harms of social media.
This is world leading. This is Australia
showing enough is enough. Make no mistake, this reform will change lives for Australian kids and allowing them to just have their childhood. For Australian parents, enabling them to have greater peace of mind.
So here's what the ban does. It impacts almost a dozen of the most popular platforms in the world, like Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, X, and more, requiring age verification for access to the sites. But if the platforms don't comply, they can face up to $33 million in fines.
Damn.
This is Australia calling time on social media and the deceptive and harmful design features tethering our children to their platforms. We have young Australians who have literally taken their lives as a result of accessing these.
This is who
like
y'all want to
be like, hey, you good? She's RFK.
What? Like, you guys got to pick a better spokesperson who got a little bit more oomph, a little liveliness. God, we're talking about kids here. You couldn't find a kid? Sheesh.
The Juice-holic 781 says this is 7.5 minutes late, but not giving us free health care is a bipartisan effort. The pharmaceutical companies and the insurance companies pay a lot of money to both sides.
You're very right. You're very right. And that's why we got to get serious about this Democratic Party situation, too. Yeah. Either y'all treat them the same way you treat MAGA and give them every bit of attitude and calling and obsession that you're getting over the Republicans, and do the same thing with the Democrats, the Dominicans, the Democrats.
Same thing.
The Democrats suck. They suck. I don't care what anybody says. They suck.
Is there a chance for the Democrats to unsuck?
The Democrats would have to grow a pair. They would really have to grow a pair and a spine, because they are spineless and soft.
The only one that got any spine and any pushback is Jasmine Crockett.
And she's getting a lot of shit. They're taking her to task too, because they're like, she keeps on voting. She keeps on voting to increase aid and stuff to Israel. So they're like, you can't be for the people and still up here voting to give our money to Israel. Now, there's some nuances and there is some details to that. She's addressed it over and over again. But it's really damaging to hear that when you're trying to fight for somebody and they keep on doing these little democratic-like things.
Yeah.
Leave Israel alone. Israel is fine. They can handle their own business. They are richer than us. We need to have a divorce from Israel. We need to separate. We need to let them do their thing. We need to do their thing. If we want to, we need
to mind our goddamn
business.
Why can't we mind our business?
That's it.
Why we gotta be in everything all the time?
Let's just make our little treaties with people that we know that also like to mind their business with a hardcore military. Y'all stay over there. We stay over there. We got a little agreement that we friends, and if anything happens, one of us will come through. It don't have to be too complicated. It's at this point. We are tired.
I am tired.
Make America great. Can somebody we need to start a Make America Great Again movement.
We do.
And make it like yellow or like purple.
Make it black.
Yeah,
Make it black.
Make it black.
Make it black.
That's what we do.
Because we have to
with a little
represent
fist.
the LGBTP.
Little fist that says Make America Good Again. And we need to take back Make America Good Again.
Yes.
Or just Make America Good.
Make
we
America
don't need to
decent.
Yes.
Mad.
Yes. Make America decent. That's it.
Mad.
Period.
Yeah.
Shit. Tired. MLK moves from Kennedy Center after 23 years.
MLK concert.
MLK concert.
Oh, good.
There's been so many things that's been canceled. That's been at the
at the Kennedy.
Center.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, the Donald Trump.
And the John F. Kennedy Memorial Center.
Yeah. That's so.
I don't know where all of the vandalizers are. Can't we go and just kind of scrape that off? Throw some paint on it or something like that? Where is all those people? Like the tapped people. Instead of slitting throats on the bus, go slit the lines of Donald Trump's name or something like that. Come on. fun. The annual Martin Luther King Day concert in Washington, D.C. is moving from the Kennedy Center after more than 2 decades. According to NPR, the year's Let's Freedom Ring concert, headlined by actor and rapper Common, will take place at the historic Howard Theater rather than the Kennedy Center, which has hosted the MLK celebration since its inception. Georgetown University, which produces the event, said the relocation is primarily to save money. The concert has featured music legends such as Aretha Franklin and all these people, accompanied by a choir composed of singers from D.C. area churches and Georgetown. Mark Bartholomew Joseph, former Kennedy Center Artistic Director for Social Impact, said moving the concert makes sense given the current leadership at the... Okay, here we go. Given the current leadership at the Kennedy Center, Joseph, who helped shape the program in past years, left the Kennedy Center in March 2025 after the Social Impact Division was dissolved and he was laid off. It wouldn't make sense to hold it at the Kennedy Center this year, Joseph said, referencing the Trump administration's anti-equity stance. Music producer Nolan Williams Jr., who has overseen the concert since 2003, echoed Bamuthi's sentiment, saying the move allows the event to remain true to its mission.
That's right.
This year's performance will feature a new piece by William titled Just Like Selma, inspired by King's famous quote, "The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice." The piece incorporates action words like protest, resist, endure, agitate, and fight hate to highlight responsibility and activism. The arc doesn't just happen to move. We have to be agents of change. We have to be active arc movers, arc benders, Williams said of the piece. The Kennedy Center has become a target of the Trump administration, which has criticized past programming as woke and issued executive orders to curb diversity-focused programming. In December 2025, the center was renamed the Donald J. Trump and the John F. Kennedy Memorial Center for the Performing Arts, prompting several performers and organizations to leave. Who was the first person that said because it was cost?
But let's hear.
Yeah, there was somebody that said it was cost, and that kind of made me upset.
That
It's
made
like,
that,
I don't want you to say that. I
That
want you to
rumbled
say
my
what it is.
blood. It ain't cost. We got the money. God damn it.
I don't know. She just walked away. I don't know where she's going. So the other people that have pulled out have been Issa Rae, Kirstie Lee, Wayne Tucker, Brentano Quartet, Magpie. I don't know who these other people are.
Magpie.
Asian as F, a comedy show. A whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of people have pulled out.
Yeah. Yeah, because nobody wants to be there with that name on it. That name has defaced the whole place, literally and figuratively.
I think
and it's
that they
just
should
terrible.
boycott it.
Yeah.
They should just strike and nobody should visit it at all until the name is removed.
Yeah.
Talking about Congress approved it. Donald Trump's Congress? Of course they did. I remember somebody said that to me and I almost jumped through the computer and ate their face off.
Oh, wow. With some
Congress
fava
approved
beans and
it.
a nice Chianti.
Piss me Trump threatens insurrection act as Blanche accuses Governor Walz of terrorism.
That's all right.
President Donald Trump on Thursday threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act to send in the U.S. military as tensions intensify in Minneapolis following a second shooting in a week involving a federal officer and immigration and customs informant and ICE. If the corrupt politicians of Minnesota don't obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act, which many presidents have done before me, and quickly put an end to the travesty that is taking place in the once great state, Trump wrote. Last time the Insurrection Act was pushed into the United States was during the LA riots when niggas was going crazy. However, they're not right now. They're literally just protecting themselves against y'all, which is crazy.
He wants to do that so that he can mess up the midterms, and then if he calls it insurrection, then it messes up the trajectory of everything going forward. So that's what he's doing. He's there. He finally got somebody on his team is being strategic, and we gotta let. This is crazy.
This is crazy.
Here goes on.
Go ahead. Tired.
NBC News
I'm
contributor John
tired.
Cohen
I'm
is a
literally
former
tired.
senior official at DHS and Republican and Democratic administrations and a former police trainer. John, thanks so much for joining us. As we heard, the president spoke about potentially using the Insurrection Act to quell the Minnesota protests. So let's just start with the very basics. Tell us about what the Insurrection Act is and how it works.
The Insurrection Act can be invoked by a president, but its invocation is a last-ditch effort. It can be used at the request of the government, request of a governor, or the president can invoke it on his own to suppress an insurrection, rebellion, or unlawful obstruction of federal law. The challenge for the administration is while they may be able to make a legal case that the act can be invoked, those who oppose the invocation of the act will raise concerns that it's the government's own actions in the conduct of and how they're conducting their enforcement operations and dealing with protests that's actually one of the catalysts for the current unrest in Minneapolis.
So tell us, what's the precedence for this?
Yeah.
Well, it's a law that goes back to the 1700s, and it was intended as a way that the president could take steps if an act of rebellion exceeded the capacity of state and local officials to maintain order or to deal with an invasion by a foreign army coming into the United States. So like I said, it was intended to be invoked under the rarest of circumstances. And what it essentially does is it not only deploys U.S. military to the streets of a U.S. city, but it suspends prohibitions that preclude them from engaging in law enforcement activities. And this goes back to the earliest days of the Republic, where British troops would regularly go in and search colonist homes and engage in law enforcement actions. So this is something that's very fundamental to the foundation of our republic.
So we've already experienced several cities in this country where the National Guard has been brought in. What would it look like in Minneapolis if the president did invoke the Insurrection Act there?
Well, it would visibly look very similar. You would see U.S. military vehicles with armed soldiers on the streets of the city. They may be engaging in direct law enforcement activity, detaining citizens. But you're asking the right question, because while the president may have legal authorities to invoke the Insurrection Act, the question is, what's the purpose? In the current environment, as a law enforcement professional, I doubt that sending armed military who have very little experience in handling crowd control activities and whose primary job is to locate the enemy, engage the enemy, and kill the enemy, whether that's the skill sets you need on the streets to deal with demonstrations and protests that are becoming increasingly destructive and violent. What should be happening is state and local law enforcement and the feds should be working together to deal with the immigration enforcement activities and the increased protests.
So we're looking at images in the split screen here of the smoke and of officers versus protesters in the streets. What kind of impact do you think bringing troops would have on this current situation?
I think it would probably make the situation worse. Part of my concern and the concern of law enforcement professionals is that you watch these videos depicting ICE and Border Patrol personnel, in groups running up to cars, screaming and yelling and swearing and dragging people out of cars. As you watch videos such as the one earlier where they are walking up to people randomly and asking where they were born and for their identification. When you see Border Patrol or ICE officers yelling, screaming, swearing, pushing, kicking, or pushing down individuals who are in public areas, photographing them, when you see, people in motor vehicles who may be blocking traffic, which, by the way, isn't a federal offense, being pulled out of their cars and handcuffed and thrown into a van, those raise questions.
Call me slow. Ain't the people only riled up and giving problems because y'all is out here kidnapping the people and roughing them up and punishing them?
I
If that stops, wouldn't the protesting stop?
They don't know what they're doing, and they don't know what they're saying, and they're just saying things and just doing things and just try. You're trying to justify your wrongdoings, and that's bullshit.
I'm like, I am. I know that there are people. Nobody wants to legit. There are people who want to get into politics, but these are the kind of things that I think force people to get into politics, because it was like, what are y'all doing? Not even that you want to be in politics. You just want to go and see what is going on. I remember when Nick Collins was here and we were talking about the taxes and stuff, and I had asked, have y'all ever sat down at the table together and kind of just hashed this out? And the answer was kind of like, not really, like they're aware of each other, but they've never been in a room to sit down and talk about what we need to do and how we can do it and not leave until it was done. In these kind of situations, I really want to know what the conversation is like. Oh, we're going to do the Insurrection Act. And then what? And then what? You're going to call in the military to increase the protesting that's out there so that the military could then knock down and shoot these people legally because they are exercising their right to protest. And you're like, yeah, that's what's going to work.
But you're invoking the Insurrection Act on these protesters, but the actual insurrectionists you pardoned.
You pardoned every single one of them, and most of them are still out there insurrectioning.
To the point where some of them even rejected your pardon.
Yes, because we knew that we were doing an insurrection.
Not only that, many of them that he pardoned have committed violent crimes.
Violent crimes against children, women, other people, murder, rape, assault, burglary, everything. Like the same thing with this Somali thing. Y'all are just stressed out. The Somalians stole $2.8 billion or $150 million. But I'm going to pardon everybody else that stole more money than all the Somalians, even though this happened 2 years ago. I'm going to pardon everybody before and after the Somalians did this, but we're just going to focus on those bad Somalians because they're black.
The president of Honduras brought all the drugs in there, but
have y'all seen the list of the 75 countries?
Yeah, that he put on travel ban. That's all of them. All of them right there. The whole Caracol.
All the black and brown folks.
Trump's Department of War rebrand could cost $125 million to replace all the stationery and signs, the CBO says.
And why for?
We can't afford SNAP benefits. We can't afford health care. We can't afford housing. We have nothing here in America. And to change the name of a department that's been the Department of Defense for how long to the Department of War is going to cost the people $125 million American tax-paying dollars.
And why? Does that sound good?
The Department of War?
Yeah.
Why? Because we be at war all the time?
That's what I'm saying. Like
we all we do is war all the time, that it has to be the Department of War? Doesn't defense sound softer? Like, we are not the aggressors. We are just defending our nation if need be. Like, what are we doing, guys?
They just want to scare everybody. It's the scare tactic. The scare tactics. We want to sound big and tough. Listen, America doesn't have an ego problem.
We want to be hot.
Oh, we want to be hot.
We're the hottest nation.
But like, when did America start having this ego problem that we needed our ego massaged all the time? We've got to be the biggest and the goldest and the hugest and all of this. When did
it always did.
I don't think so. I don't think it's ever been so
I think
pronounced.
it hasn't been pronounced because I think that politicians carried themselves in a way that they were just doing their underlying due diligence of foolishness.
Yeah.
Now that this pompous asshole is now the president and he is just all ego.
Yeah, this is what America used to talk about when they left all the black folks. This is what they talk about in their household behind closed doors.
It's just we is out here
White power.
We are out here doing the devil's work. That's what we doing. We are the devil's
But we've been telling them,
plaything.
just for clarification, black folks have been telling y'all for goddamn ever.
You got to say that, Tristan.
We've been telling y'all.
You got to say it.
And y'all ain't been listening.
Y'all ain't listening. Cat
Now
Williams told
look
us
at this shit.
at the beginning of last year.
Look at this.
And now y'all white women is out here getting the same treatment as the black women getting for all this time. And now all of a sudden y'all eyes is opening up. We've been saying it all along.
Open your eyes.
I'll tell you what, though, these midterms, but she is trying to cancel, by the way.
Yes, yep.
He is trying
That's
to
why
cancel.
everybody's been so excited about the midterms. I have never been excited about the midterms. Because if we make it there, I still don't believe that they're going to let it be fair. And I still don't believe that America's going to do what it got to do.
Everybody's excited about the midterms because everybody has hope. But hope is a sinking ship.
This is what I am. I want to live vicariously through the people who have hope for the midterms. Because I need something to hold on to. Because I am just not sure, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah. Recall expands to nearly 1 million Frigidaire mini fridges sold at Target over fire hazards. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Take them back.
Those are the little ones that people use for their little canned sodas in their offices, or people use them for their makeup sometimes. I've seen a lot of influencers do that.
Oh, they're makeup refrigerators.
Yeah, and now they're recalled because they're shorting out, causing people.
I can't wait till I get old.
I
was about to say I can't wait till I get old enough and hear Isis talking about I have 2 of them. I'm gonna have a makeup and face regime that I need to have a mini fridge to put in my accoutrement.
It's just to freeze, like it's just to keep them cold.
Why do they need to be cold?
Because it's better. Cold closes,
sticks to you. Oh,
closes your pore.
Oh.
Yeah, hot water and hot stuff opens it so it goes through.
Oh.
I think.
You don't want your makeup to go through. You just want it to be on the surface so it don't mess up your skin.
Come through makeup.
Now I'm about to get a refrigerator for my makeup.
Five Below.
Oh, Five Below.
Yeah.
Because I got mad makeups now and I need to put them somewhere.
No,
it's not just for makeup, it's for like skincare.
Throw them away.
Like any skincare.
Throw them away.
No, none of your beauty supply makeups need to be
throw them away.
refrigerated.
You're going to find them in the
whatever. I was going to put all of the powder, everything in the freezer.
Hair supply
not
makeup.
all, just like liquid stuff.
Okay.
But it's mainly like skincare stuff. So like if you have,
we gotta do a skincare haul too.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah. What do you guys use?
The water, soap, dial.
Oh God.
Some little oils that got a little weed in it.
Oh, we got a little weed oil for our face. No, I use that. What is it? Clean and Clear with the scrub in it. But I also have some Dove their sheets. Those the facial sheets. So I use that. I use Pond's as my lotion. And every now and then I put a little bit of that serum on my face. Or if I'm having like a blemish or something, I use bio oil on my blemish.
Oh. Yeah. I'm going to get serious about it because that night when I be sitting there, my face be all dry, crack, and put a little something on. See, I want an Aquaphor and a Cetaphil, them kind of things that clean your face good. And I need to get a facial.
What do you bathe? What soap do you bathe with, though?
Whatever's downstairs.
Oh. And they always got some kind of new something down there.
Some kind of foolishness. It be pissing me off because I was like, this smell too good and I don't want to put it on
Yesterday
my
on Amazon, they had a sale on Oil of Olay bar soaps, 12 for $6.49. I had to order me a pack of them yesterday because that's good for your face, too.
Bar soaps just get so messy for me because I don't have a little bar soap thing, so they just be sliding around. Sometimes I drop the soap in the shower. I don't want to get it.
You gotta get a case for the soap.
I do, and then it just get all mildewy and all. Verizon is issuing $20 credits to all you customers that was all upset because your phone ain't work for one 24-hour day. They was like, you get $1 per hour it was out.
24 hours it was out, and they giving the people $20 in credits that they will tax.
Because you know Verizon bills be expensive anyway. So they probably excited about that little $20, but that's not enough. That's a tax. We only got 6 minutes left. You want to go right into entertainment?
Yeah, let's go to it. Hey, entertainment. And we got a lot of entertainment. Go ahead.
We do. Jay-Z wins a $120 judgment in a paternity. $120,000 judgment in a paternity dispute tied to his alleged son. So I hope this is an end to an era.
Do the alleged son have that to give to him?
No. Jay-Z has once more emerged as the winning side of a legal fight that has followed him for years, because you don't just go up against a multi-billionaire and think that you gonna have your little defense lawyer in there talking about, a court has dismissed claims brought by Ramir Satherwaite and his legal guardian Lily Coley, ending the latest attempt to revive allegations that the hip-hop mogul is Satherwaite's biological father. The case, which has been circulated through multiple jurisdictions, has drawn attention not only for its claims but also for its persistence. This ruling continues a clear pattern of judicial outcomes favoring Jay-Z. Satterwhite has repeatedly sought court intervention to compel DNA testing, framing his pursuit as a search for closure rather than money. In a 2024 settlement, he said, "I truly wish to bring this issue to a close. My priority is not financial gain. I am simply seeking the truth." Despite the sentiment, he abruptly withdrew his lawsuit in July, offering little explanation for the move. Even so, he made clear his resolve remained unchanged, adding, "Although I have retracted my legal actions, the fight is far from over." The dispute widened when Lily Coley, who has served as the young man's caretaker and godmother, filed her own lawsuit against Jay-Z.
How old is he?
He's like 37. She accused him of avoiding DNA testing and paternal responsibility while using his influence to shield himself from accountability. Coley also alleged misconduct by the New Jersey Attorney General, claiming misrepresentations harmed her federal case and contributed to severe financial strain. The court found no legal basis to advance those claims.
That's Jay-Z's son. Look at him. That's Jay-Z's son. Look. That Jody
But
Campbell.
what, like, just the name bragging
Joe.
rights gives him
Yeah.
more than money can, anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I'm Jay-Z's son, and I would be pursuing it. But what I'm not gonna do is keep on pursuing it and keep on losing the case, and keep on thinking that it's going to make a difference. At this time, you seem a little bit.
It's harassment.
A little bit,
This is
yeah.
the first time he actually lost.
No, he lost again. He's lost
again?
several times. This is not the
Because he just want him to take the damn
the DNA test.
Yeah.
This has gone along for maybe the last 10, 15 years that he's been trying this, and every single time he loses.
So why the Jigga Man can't take the?
I wouldn't take no test for no grown ass man either.
Jay-Z's son. Look at him. That is his.
At this point, it don't matter. You ain't getting no child support.
That is his.
Get out of here. What do you want it for? You have the infamy of being known as Jay-Z's supposed
Alleged son. Yeah.
Right. Like, go on with your life. You're not getting any child support. The statute of limitations expired on that. If he was under 18, he could still go after some child support that he was never paid. But you're 37 years old. Go on, live your life.
Live it.
What you
Because
doing? What
this
you want to
ain't
be Jay-Z's son so bad for? You ain't gonna get nothing now.
He says he ain't your pappy.
So the lady has been ordered to pay roughly $119,000 in legal fees under California's anti-SLAPP statute. That's what that psychopath Cape Verdean ladyboy had tried to hit me with, an anti-SLAPP thing.
He needed 2 slaps.
Basically, it means that the court is bringing insufficient evidence to a court setting, and it's a waste of taxpayers and money to do this. So he was trying to make it seem like there was no evidence, even though he put out the evidence for me in the first place. So that is also crazy. That's mental illness. In this situation, this is how it works, because you keep on bringing this to me and the judgment keeps saying the same thing every time, and now you pissing me off. So they calling it a prolonged harassment campaign.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that is crazy.
Oh God.
Aaron Hall misses over a year.
Missing.
I
miss
Where is
you.
he? Oh wait, he was.
We got to read the story. We got to read it. It's a big story.
R&B singer Aaron Hall has remained unaccounted for more than a year as a federal civil lawsuit connected to Sean Combs continues to move forward without him. Hall, 61, is named as a co-defendant alongside Combs in a civil lawsuit filed in 2023 by plaintiff Lisa Gardner, who alleges she was sexually assaulted in the 1990s following an industry event associated with MCA Records. While Combs has been formally served and has denied allegations, Hall has not been located despite extensive efforts effectively stalling the case as it pertains to him. Is he alive?
Where is he?
As the lawsuit advances, Hall's continued absence has become a central legal issue, further raising questions about accountability, due process, in addition to the increasing complexity of high-profile sexual assault litigations tied to the music industry.
Damn, so they say.
Where is he?
Where is he alive? How you just be missing for a year?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. I don't understand.
Nobody knows where he is. Is he in the alley somewhere? Y'all don't want to go do a wellness check? Like, what's happening?
Bro,
well, I think it sounds like he might be fleeing.
Oh.
Because you think about it, if he getting sued, he went sued as soon as the lawsuit dropped. Aaron Hall, people knew where to find Aaron Hall. He used to be all over the internet talking all his stories.
Was he? Because I feel like I haven't seen him since back in the day.
He was like, he's on Vlad. He used to go on Vlad and used to talk about, his sex life and all his crazy stories.
And then during the Diddy situation, he had a lot going on in there, right? Like Aaron Hall was in a lot of pictures and in a lot of assaults and stuff like that. He's like the Donald Trump of Epstein.
The Donald Trump of Epstein.
Which is also interesting. Is that in this? No, but that whole Epstein situation, there's been like new reports that come out that says that Donald Trump was pretty much the leader and he was using people like Epstein to kind of circulate, to kind of manage the thingies.
I believe it.
I believe it too. I really believe it because you notice how the Epstein files gone a little hush ever since all this Minnesota thing and all kinds of stuff like that. They was like, Mr. ICE officer, go and shoot somebody in the face real quick to get the pressure off the Epstein files. And I think that's what happens.
Yeah.
What did Cat Williams say about Ludacris? The comment that refuses to die. And because we just read about Ludacris doing the MAGA rally, right?
Yep.
Alongside Jay-Z.
Nelly. Not Jay-Z.
Cat Williams has built an entire career on saying the quiet part out loud. His interviews are rarely blah, blah, blah. That's exactly why the moment from 2024 keeps resurfacing. So what did Cat Williams say about Ludacris? The answer involves a bold claim, a viral interview, and a reaction so calm, it somehow made the whole thing even louder. Buckle up, this one gets crazy. Cat made the comments during the 2024 appearance on Club Shay Shay, the podcast hosted by Shannon Sharp, while discussing fame and power in the entertainment industry. Cat brought up the Ludacris in a way that immediately raised eyebrows. Cat suggested that Ludacris was connected to larger industry systems and leaned into familiar conspiracy language, including references to the Illuminati. He did not present evidence, but his confidence and delivery were unmistakable. Shannon asked Cat if he was related to Ludacris. He responded no. So there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us. The decision had to be made, so it was both of us. We were equal.
Illuminati.
He continued, one of us had to cut off all of their hair and continue to do the sideburn thing, no more with the points. And the next person, they said, was going to get $200,000 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20
Often
movies.
I hear people talk and others.
He always coming up with foolishness.
The story continues. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Cat Williams. One person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife. It's part of what they give you.
He did say that.
I didn't
remember
get
that.
it. I'm not mad about it, he said. Within hours, people reacted and sharing the conversation all over the social media. There's a little clip is right there, Tristan, if you want to get into it.
What's Ludacris' wife's name? Eudoxie?
Eudoxie.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said that all of them gonna have the same, everybody in Hollywood gonna have the same light-skinned wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
He did say that.
He did.
And now, Ludacris addressed the comments again at the Breakfast Club. He laughed it out and didn't appear to be offended. He said it was so laughable when he said that. I couldn't believe that he was saying, you know what I mean. What was the premise of this story that we have here?
What did Cat Williams say?
Yeah, what did he say? But why did it come up again about what he said? Like, what did why didn't they put in here what this is coming up for again?
Did it? Because
it didn't say the rally thing.
So maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's very interesting because when we read that yesterday, I think everybody was shocked that Ludacris would be a part of anything called Make Your America Great rally or concert or whatever. And that's very interesting now. Yeah, that's coming up again.
Yep.
One job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years? If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal. It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with, don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. Right. They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. Wow.
Shannon
Because
don't say
Shannon
nothing but ooh, ah, wow, so we'll see how that goes. And just for the rest of the headlines, Turk sounds off on Juvenile for backing out of collab. French Montana presses Fat Joe over money owed for All the Way Up. That song is old.
It seems like a lot of people are pressing Fat Joe for unpaid.
Fat Joe, the new Diddy.
Rich Paul the other day. Jada Kiss and Fat Joe had Rich Paul, which is one of the
Adele's
producers.
boyfriend.
Oh yeah, there's also Adele's boyfriend. I forgot that who that is, but he's a producer too. And he did some work on Fat Joe's album, and he sat there and said, "Don't forget, Joe, me and you got something." Joe said, "What?" Said, "You know, you still owe me for that joint I did." Joe was like, what? He's like, "Remember I produced that song on your album?" Joe completely forgot, don't know nothing.
Is Fat Joe okay? Because the other day we were watching him on some podcast, here, and one of his eye looked like it closed.
He might have Bell's palsy.
He's been like that.
Oh,
ever since he started losing weight, he's been a little, looked like he had a little stroke.
droopy?
He looked like a little
stroke vibe. The View, Jesse Williams reflects on how racial politics have changed 10 years after viral BET award speech. Damn, that was 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Damn.
He was really good on The View. I watched it last night.
Oh, I'm gonna go watch it when I get home.
He was really good. He's also producing a show that is coming out on Hulu, and it's about it's called, I think, Hoop Dreams. And it's about how Martin Luther King and Obama both use basketball to relate to young people. And it's coming out over this weekend, maybe even tonight. But it talks about how, like, everybody sees Martin Luther King as like this hard shoe suit wearing man, but he used to like lace up and go out there and hoop, just like how Obama did. So
Obama's $350 million basketball court that he tore down the White House to make?
Yes, that one.
Terrible.
Mike Knight said Rich Paul's also LeBron's agent.
Oh, is he?
Oh, wow.
Him and Adele been kicking it for a long time.
Good for them. Hip-hop pioneer and iconic rapper DMC discusses addiction struggles and path to sobriety. You're not alone, he says. So a lot of people was going through drugs and things. Iconic 80s rock band announces first album in nearly 10 years.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Living Color. Do you remember that band, Living Color?
No.
Oh, because y'all was born in the 90s. You was born in the 90s?
I remember the TV show.
You was born in the 90s?
No, 86.
Oh, really? Oh, you made it. Well, anyhow, it's an all black rock band. I think they used to play some reggae music too, but they're coming back. They're gonna make an album together, which sounds really interesting.
And who asked for that?
Finesse 2 times arrested again for drug possession and blames Moneybag Yo. Finesse 2 times need to just go in the house and sit down.
He's a rapper?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chief Keef manager clears the air after viral rumor claims he was shot 6 times in the face.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad that he was not shot 6 times in the face.
Yeah. Chief Keef said, nah.
It's for white people. SNL newcomer Cam Patterson just dragged the show over and over. She works at NSL. He works at. Oh, he's black.
Yep.
Okay. Is it video?
Is this the new season of SNL? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, because I've never heard of him.
So, new Saturday Night Live cast Cam Patterson stopped by Kill Tony for the recurring series' latest Netflix stand-up special, and his performance is blowing up because of some jokes he made about his new employer. During an extended bit about joining the show, he joked that he'd never been the sketch comedy staple before his casting since it's for white people. He also made jokes about how, in the nicest way possible, it's really gay. Many SNL fans are taking the jokes as a middle finger towards the show, though others, especially longtime Kill Tony fans, have been a lot more defensive, arguing that this is just his comedy style. Here's an example of one of the quotes making the rounds on social media. He says, "I think people are more excited for me than I am for myself, though. People keep saying, 'Congratulations, good job, that's dope.' I know how huge it is. But understand something, I'm 26, I'm black, I've never seen the show. I have no idea what the F I'm signed up for. I'm kind of just there. The shit's not for me, it's for white people."
He's a lie. You 26, you never seen the show, you never heard about it, you don't know what comedy Saturday Night Live is about. How are you a comedian and don't know Saturday Night Live?
And then why are you on it?
Right.
I mean, I get maybe it's jokes, and I would have to see how he was saying it. If it was a part of his stand-up, so maybe that's a part of the bit to act like he don't know what's going on. But I don't know. I don't know too much about it, so I'll figure it out at some point, and y'all will as well.
Not funny. No funny.
With that said, people, thank you guys for joining us.
Did you mention that Lil Durk got out of solitary confinement?
Oh, he did?
He
Good
did.
for
After
him.
5 months, they finally let him out of solitary
That
confinement.
sucks. He must be all shaking and stuff like that. I feel like
know.
solitary confinement is scary.
I know. I could do solitary confinement for about 2 days. I might need that, as a matter of fact. However, don't leave me in there for 5 months. Please.
And it got to have a fan blowing or some type of
It's
noise.
got to be a luxury
White noise.
Some kind of luxurious solitary confinement.
Like the fat camp in Chinatown.
Yeah.
The fat jail in China.
Yes, that
China.
one. Yeah.
I want to go to that.
Me too.
Fatology on Sunday.
Brunch and
Burners at the end of the month. We're bringing back bingo on January 28th. Open mic. Yes, open mic next Thursday.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Open mic next Thursday. So Spark FM we're listening to you guys. I've been seeing a lot of conversation about things for people to do outside of the club, things that are in our hood and things that are easily accessible for us to do, places where we can gather and network and speak and have regular fun.
Yeah.
That's what we're aiming to do here at Spark FM Culture and Media Center, trying to open it up to events that are low cost, that are low entry, that you get fulfilled when you leave here. They are strategic and intentional for the people of Boston to be able to have conversation and to network and to learn each other and to be in community. That's what we're doing here at Spark FM. So we hope that you join us for some of these really, really great events. And the more we see the support, the more things that we can do. If we don't see the support, it ain't nothing to not do it. All right? Because I can be home a bit.
Do it for me, because I love it.
I love it. With that said, people, you guys have a blessed day.
Bye.
Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
Boston. Wake your waistline up to your favorite Saturday morning radio show. It's the Vibes Up 360 morning show with specialist and DJ Junior. Every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Hashtag Vibes Up 360.
Vibe 360 Radio Morning Show.
All hits, all day.